Ocean County's steady growth is probably no more clearly evidenced than the spate of development now occurring west of the beaches and south of the Toms River. Small businesses are the foundation of that growth, stand side by side with large chains, big box retailers that serve a broad range of needs for people who now call the region home all year round. Seeing that evolution, an enlightened group of business associates banded together to reinforce the role of small businesses and forge alliances with municipalities to jointly expand the economic potential of the Route 9 corridor. Meet John Crisafulli, Vice President of Kearney Bank in Bayville, and Kevin McMahon of Accent Apparel in Beechwood. They are with the Central Ocean Business Association, and you can learn all about the group at cobnj.org, and you can find them on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. Thanks for coming in, fellas. And first, let me ask you, you're not in operation all that long. How many members have you got?
Tom, I'm proud to say that we've recently exceeded 100 members, and we did only take applications in April of this year. We've grown fastly and organically, which is beautiful, with very little press on it, but we have grown exponentially because we have a very active board of local business owners and professionals, and I'm extremely proud to say we're actually exceeded 100 members at our last breakfast last week, right at the Lamppost Inn in Pine Beach. We took in another 4 applications. People are joining just right through our website. They're coming with applications because it's affordable, it's local, and it's needed.
John, tell us a little bit about the goals of the group. I mean, there are chambers of commerce, but you're not a chamber of commerce per se. How do you differ?
Well, we differ because we are ran by all volunteers. For example, when I had the idea and seeing the need, being a local community banker, I saw the need for these businesses and the redevelopment happening on the Route 9 corridor, the need for these businesses in these towns to network. So we are all volunteers. We're able to keep the dues very affordable at $100 a year. Our events range from $10 to $15 for members, and for future members, it ranges between $15 usually. So it's business owners in the area are developing. They're budget conscious, which is fine, and so we make it affordable. We make it interactive. Everyone gets to introduce themselves. And our breakfast, which is the third Friday of every month at the Lamppost Inn in Pine Beach, we have over 50 at every breakfast, as high as 70. We started at Casertano's in Beechwood with maybe 13, 14 people. And a lot of that was our board, which is a board of 13. And our meetings now are averaging over 50 people per meeting. Our board is all very, very active. They're all volunteers again. We have monthly board meetings. We did form formally as a 501c3, and so we are a nonprofit. Actually, we are a 501c6. I apologize. But I'm mentioning the 501c3s is very important. We have several nonprofit members, and these nonprofits are charitable nonprofits. And we don't charge right now our nonprofit members to be members of COBA. And the reason behind that is they have a lot of followers. They have people that follow them that live in the communities we serve. So we want them they're naturally sharing about COBA, which we give our acronym name. And so that's a great benefit to a nonprofit, a 501c3, that we would love to be a member as well. So,
COBA has a wide range of membership, from goods and services to finance to law. Kevin, you're in apparel. What was it that drew you to the group? What's the advantage in it for?
Well, people that knew me invited me. Carmen Amato, mayor of Berkeley Township, he sent me an email about one of the first official meetings after it was all formed, after everybody formed it. He sent me, and the fact that he thought I should be in there interested me. So I'd been in other business networking groups, so I was kind of leery, but I trusted Carmen, so I went. Just that environment, day one, my wife and I, we decided we're joining right now. This is completely different from other business networking groups. It just fell right easy to talk to people. There's no strict heavy rules that you have to conform to. It's just a very natural, easy environment for a business person to deal with. You can manually, just walk around and visually see the people, easily talk to those people. I'm already doing business with other people in there, which other networking groups, I don't want to put any of them down. We all know their names. But it was difficult to deal with them sometimes because, they right off the bat, no, what's your price? What's your price? Which is very similar to, people calling on the phone. It's just an easy environment to deal with. I like talking to the people there, and we can converse. It's just easy to do. As a businessman that has to get to work, it makes it easy. So,
John, what are some of the ways that COBA can help expand the economic base in that specific region? Those towns, basically north of Stafford, south of Toms River.
Oh, that's a great point. And Kevin also mentioned Mayor Amato, just to really focus on the towns that we serve. Mayor Amato, I spoke with him over a year ago, year and a half maybe, and I saw that there was really no representation from South Toms River to Bayville. And there's a lot of business, a lot of people working out of their homes, a lot of people on the Route 9 corridor. And that went into Beechwood and Mayor Roma, and that went into Pine Beach, Mayor Cuneo, and that went into Mayor Cradle of South Toms River, and Joe Kostecki, the borough administrator, and Mayor Kennedy in Ocean Gate. So all of these towns have embraced and understand business friendliness. And when business needs to get done, or you need a permit, it's all streamlined, and we have those connections for business owners. We have members from Monmouth County joining COBA because affordability, future development. We have members coming to our breakfast or coming to our first Tuesday luncheons. We have luncheons with the mayors. We break that up between each town, or we do evening events on the first Tuesday. So first Tuesday is either a luncheon or evening event, but then they're coming down and they're visiting towns like Ocean Gate, Pine Beach, Berkeley Township, and they're realizing this is a beautiful area. South Toms River, along the Toms River, it's redeveloping. There's so much new happening, and it's causing a movement to the area. I mean, I myself from North Jersey, been in Toms River 15 years, but I saw the need for this business association, and it's impacting the local small business owner and professionals. We also strategically formed it as a non-exclusive group. So that's allowing, many people of different, I'm a banker, so we have several banks that are members. We have several realtors, and that's important because I go by the philosophy, and we really preach it at every meeting. People do business with who they like, know, and trust. And you need to be active. You can't just join an association or a chamber. You need to be active. You need to show up, let people get to know who you are. Don't just hand out business cards. It needs to be a great handshake and getting to know them as an individual. And that's what COBA really embraces. And, will we be expanding? There's talks about local towns. I mean, we have membership from Toms River, from Brick, from Lenoka Harbor. I have 2 board members that are from Lenoka Harbor. And again, my board is so important. I have to mention my vice president, Mary Pearson of Carpet Castle. Mary, she's doing COBA right now, I bet. And that's very important. Mary is a second-generation flooring company, and she gets small business, she gets networking, and the board is the one that's so important. We have very prestigious attorneys on our board. Just go to our website, go to the About Us page. You'll see pictures of all our board members. And the website, Wingman Planning did a great job. From the day one, you'll see pictures of the towns we represent scrolling on the homepage. It's so professional. It's so user-friendly. You can register for our events. You can pay for our events. You can join within 2 minutes. You can join right on our website. So,
Kevin, you've met people you might not have met otherwise through this. How has it helped you expand the vision of what you do in your company?
Well, as I said, it's when you meet these people, you can easily talk to them. They get to know who I am. I get to know them. As far as expanding my business, if I'm meeting people and easily talking to people, even if I'm not doing business with them, they get to know me. They get to know my wife, Lisa. And if they know somebody, then they know me, they know Lisa, they're easily able to share our information. And that's already happened several times. I mean, we were at that meeting in April when it was, Casertano was packed. And we've gotten several business dealings with people that aren't in COBA. They're in different areas. So that makes it easier. And like John said, it's spreading. It's concentrated from South Toms River to Berkeley Township, but there's businesses from far distances that are coming to us. They might work very well. Their business could be in Manasquan, but they're living locally and they're bringing their interests down to here as well. I'm just thrilled that as a business person on that Route 9 corridor. I've been in business pushing 29 years now, with the exception of 7 years when I was over here in Toms River. That's been our strip, that Berkeley Township, Bayville area. That's where we've been for all those years. So it's thrilling to see people truly getting involved and wanting to just create that infrastructure so that it's easy and it's nice to see. I've gone through the points where we've seen empty stores, and I want to see full stores.
One more thing, John. You mentioned Mayor Amato, you mentioned Mayor Cuneo, Mayor Cradle. What is the significance and what is the importance of developing bonds with municipal leaders?
Well, the significance is, let's face the facts. The mayors and the town councilmen who attend and councilwomen who attend, they're working for us. And we have to hold them accountable. So if there's an issue with a permit, if there's an issue in town of an improvement that's needed, or a redoing of a sidewalk, it's quick. You know who that person is. Those individuals are coming to our meetings. They're there. They're not somewhere in an office or somewhere else. They are there. They are active. So it's the ability to we have a government committee, a liaison committee. So we are forming subcommittees for the business association, and those committees are really serving those towns. I do want to mention, and I don't want to forget, we have a grand event coming up, and I'll show you the flyer here. This event is special in many ways. It goes along with our mission. Really to focus on the Route 9 corridor and small business. Here is state-of-the-art office suites at Heritage Square here in Berkeley Township on Route 9. It's a landmark building. It's an historic building, and I think a lot of people recognize it as the dinosaur on Route 9. Mm-hmm. It stands prominently in front of the building. We're calling this a networking, of course. This will be on December 5th, and it's going to be from 6 to 8. We are actually making it free to all of our members because we are celebrating 100 members. And for future members, not non-members, future members, it's $10. We already have over 50 registered for this event. So if you're not registered, you're going to want to be there. It's all about the redevelopment, the ability to have. There's business owners I know of that are working out of their homes. You can lease a professional space right here in this professional building which is unbelievable. And even I've heard that the artist that's going to be redoing the dinosaur, as I know it's on a lot of people's minds, will be there and sharing about this redevelopment or bringing the dinosaur back to what people remember. But this is a great event. The Zangari family is excited, and we hope to see you there at our December 5th event. Just again, go right on our website. You can register.
Two individuals who are leading the effort to wake a sleeping giant south of the Toms River. John Crisafulli and Kevin McMahon, representing the Central Ocean Business Association. And if you'd like to know more about them, visit cobanj.org, or you can visit them on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and on Instagram. Thank you for joining us. And
Thank you very much.
best of luck, especially on December 5th.
Excellent. Thank you so much.